Donald Trump loves to talk about fake news, especially when it comes to news reports or news outlets that don't cover him in a way that he likes. In essence, news outlets that tell the truth about who he really is and what he's really doing. Now, it's ironic that he talks about fake news so much, especially when you consider all of the altered photos that we see on his social media accounts. Now, this was a story that Gizmodo broke, and it's fantastic because it really shows you that Trump is, in fact, insecure about the size of his hands and the size of his gut. Now, Trump's official Facebook and Instagram accounts have published photos of the president that have been manipulated to make him look thinner. Gizmodo has discovered at least 3 different retouched photos on President Trump's social media pages that have been published since October of 2018. So we're gonna show you a quick example. It's very subtle, to be fair, and we don't know which app was used to alter these photos, but as you can see, the photo on the left, if you're listening to the podcast, shows a younger and slimmer looking Trump. Again, it's a very subtle change. You see the original photo on the right where there's certainly more wrinkles on his face, a little more width to his midsection area. And look, I'm gonna be fair and say that we all do it. Everyone on social media does it to some extent, right? You either use a filter that's put in the Instagram app, like we all put up what we find more flattering of ourselves.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But what's great about being able to see the before and after is you can really hone in on what it is that Trump finds to be, needing improvement, or his image team believes needs to be minimized. And it's specifically the shoulder pad bump, because he does a lot of arms up, which creates like this giant bunching of the shoulder pad, which they just completely
smooth out.
And it is the width of his torso. They bring it in. There's some before and afters that I saw where it's just like, oh, they are slimming him down.
They are. In fact, there's one other glaring change in the doctored photo, and it's the size of his hand.
No.
So his fingers are significantly longer. So can we bring that graphic back up, just so the audience can take a quick look at it? If you can see on the right, that's the original photo. His hand is noticeably smaller. So they have doctored the photo to make it appear that his fingers are longer than they really are.
Oh, I love it so much.
So Graydon Carter is a journalist who had actually written about how small and stubby Trump's hands are. And that was decades ago, and in the 1980s, and Trump has been insecure about it ever since. And so Graydon Carter says, to this day, I receive the occasional envelope from Trump. So Trump will send him envelopes with pictures of his hand, highlighted with gold marker to prove that his hands are actually big.
Calmer than you are, dude. Calmer than you are.
And he still gets an envelope time to time. There's always a photo of him, generally a tear sheet from a magazine. On all of them, he has circled his hand in gold Sharpie in a valiant effort to highlight the length of his fingers. I almost feel sorry for the poor fellow because to me, the fingers still look abnormally stubby.
I love it so much. Just the tear marks, man. At a certain point, you have to like when should it hit a normal person that you're a little extra right now? Is it the idea to tear? Is it the crease you make before you tear? Is it the sound of it tearing, or is it as you're licking an envelope full of a 35-year-old grudge?
I mean,
what's your take on all of this?
My take is he's got too much time on his hands, right?
So to speak.
Right.
Because he's got small hands. It's hard to fit all the time on those hands.
It's amazing. Like, I can't imagine, people say all sorts of things about anyone who's a public figure, right? I can't imagine being so upset about someone's thoughts on my looks that I would take the time to send them photos of myself to prove that I'm actually more attractive than they think. It's sad, it's sad.
An entire lifetime later. That's what's so crazy.
I know.
To completely still be harboring this resentment. It's awesome. It's the little things, but it's really fun to do.
It is really fun.
Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.